Hi, I'm Jamie. I live in the west coast of Scotland. I'm a woodworker with a small workshop. At the moment I do sort of quite commercial woodworking, but this year I want to be starting a woodworking shop and just doing commission work, making furniture, maybe household lamps, tables, desks, just fun stuff, learning the craft of woodworking. This is the west of Scotland here. We're looking at over there in the background, you might not be able to see it, there's Paddy's Milestone. So beyond that is Ireland. So I live on the beach that basically looks over. It's Paddy's Milestone right there. And then beyond that is Northern Ireland, and then obviously Ireland. So the moon's out tonight and I'm just on the beach and I'm looking for just anything that's washed up. So I'm just beachcombing at the moment. There's a beautiful caravan park here. Just overlooks this island in the background here. It's called Arran. It's a beautiful wee island. It's called Scotland in miniature. If you're ever planning to visit Scotland and you want to see quite a lot of the place in a small amount of time, I think it's 40 minutes from Glasgow. You'll get in a small ferry that'll take you across the water here to this beautiful small island. It's got everything that you would normally see in Scotland, but in a small island setting. I think you can cycle around the island, probably 5 or 6 hours. There's small bus service if you want to just make it a day trip. There's a Munro on the island called Goat Fell. I think it's a Munro. Scotland's full of Munros. We've got nearly 300 small peaks that people like to climb all over the Highlands, in the Midlands of Scotland I suppose. So we're looking for anything that's washed up here. So I'm looking for unusual bits of driftwood. Look at this here. So we've got some fishing rope and some nice driftwood as well. Stuff like this. Do you think that would make a nice lamp? I think that might make a nice lamp. Obviously a bit of TLC. There's some rope as well. Oh, this is actually solid. This is really stiff. Look. Do you think that incorporated into a base somehow? So this must just be ship stuff, fishing stuff that just washes up on the beach. Loads of seaweed as well, which is apparently quite nutritious. So I've been looking in, there's people in the west coast, they run foraging courses. So you can come and you can forage on the beach. And quite a lot of this stuff's edible. Although with the names that we used to call this beach when I was younger, I don't know if you'd want to be eating it. And I definitely don't want to be repeating it. So, high tide at the moment, the water's up, moon's up in the sky, it's pulling the sea, it's creating a high tide, so it's going to be bringing stuff in. It's a really calm night tonight, but some of the waters we've been having recently, because it's winter, have been absolutely crazy. So there's a load of stuff that's been getting washed up. I've saw a couple of bits of wood when I've come away from the road, so I've just parked over. There's a main road that just runs right along this coastline. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful drive, it's a beautiful walk. I like to come out just as that time of day when the sun's just set. It's that golden hour. The sky looks absolutely beautiful tonight. And it's not raining, which is a bonus in Scotland. Now look at this. You see that? It's beautiful. Look at the size of this. I don't know what to do with it. I don't know. I need to drag that back to the van, but there's so much stuff here. There's so much natural materials that are deposited on the beach. It's a good wee catch point for some reason. So that's gorgeous, look at that bit of wood. It's just aged beautifully, look at this, look. Just some gorgeous, gorgeous wood. Now that is a table piece. It's a candle holder. It's beautiful, it's beautiful. Look at that. Look at that hole. It's beautiful. Right, so we can carry that, but we'll leave it here. We'll get it on the way back, because we've literally just over the bay there is where we come on to this wee bit of beach. Gorgeous place. So it's high tide at the moment, so we can't walk around that way. We'll need to come over the long grass here. As I say, there's always stuff being blown up here, because you've got the sort of north water coming from the north. It's just pounding onto the beach and just dumping loads and loads of seaweed and anything else that's been in the water. It's going to get flung up here. Just, oh look, I think I can see something. Oh, my hand's freezing and I've left my gloves back in there. Look at this. What's this? That's just a plank. Walk the plank, it's a pirate plank. Somebody's had to walk that to their doom, into that cold water. Just beautiful scenery. Aye, so as I say, I've got a little small garage where I live, so I do some woodworking at the moment. I'm going to be trying to change that, just change the woodworking that I do, and I want to create a wee YouTube channel while I'm doing it. No, with this camera work, look at that as well, beautiful. Look at this. Look at that. Just some beautiful driftwood, isn't it? That's beautiful. Right, we'll take that, we'll take it. I don't know if any of this is going to be used, but it's just, I've been playing in this beach since I was a small child. I've always been fascinated with some of the stuff that would just blow up in the beach, and it just seems like a waste. And it's so beautiful as well. There's just something about the way that the water ages this anything that's in it, basically, me included, been around about it. But aye, there's just a beautiful look to stuff. So I'm going to put this with the other bit. I'm going to hope that my glove's there, because I've lost my other glove. I don't know what I've done with the glove. There it is. Oh, my hand's absolutely freezing, so I've got a glove in one hand and I'm holding this phone with another hand that's not got a glove. So we'll sort that right out. That's a bit better. Right, so we've got a wee pile here. Let's see what else we can find on the beach walk. And we're in Sea Mill, just between West Kilbride and Ardrossan in the west coast of Scotland. This is where this small bit of beach is. And I say it's high tide at the moment, so the light is not going to be good in this video. I don't know what it's going to look like by the time it makes it onto YouTube, but it's getting quite dark here. You can look ahead. Camera's not really doing it justice for the way it actually looks. Camera's doing a good job adding a wee bit of light, but there's a sunset at the moment over Arran, which is absolutely gorgeous. You can see the first star in the sky, which I think is Mars or Jupiter or something at the moment is visible. Tell me what it is. Look at this, more driftwood. Oh, how amazing is that? Like we've practically got we've got a table at least here with the amount of stuff that we've found. Absolutely beautiful. Look at the size of that one as well. This is like a tree. This is an actual tree. Has been blown up onto the water. It's amazing. And small stuff like this. Just wee bits of wood that are really nice to look at. Again, don't know what to do with them, but it's nice to see what's coming up. This one's really nice. Look at that. I'm loving this stuff with the holes, so I want to do some epoxy stuff, but somebody out there will be able to tell me, can you use driftwood for epoxy tables? Or has it been in, because it's been in the water, how long do you think it would need to dry before you put that in into epoxy? But there's a wee woman walking their dog. There's nobody here, it's so deserted, it's amazing. Such a beautiful place, and yet you get it to yourself most nights because there's really nothing here in between. It's just a caravan park, no train station. Houses are all a mile or two up that way, they've got their own bit of beach, and this bit is just really dog walkers and people that know the area. And I was lucky enough to be brought up in the area as a child. We holidayed here, just a small caravan, like an old school caravan, gas lighting and stuff like that in it. So this is a beautiful wee bit of paradise if you can handle a wee bit of cold weather. I'll take you down to the water and just listen to the sound of the water. You'll not believe how beautiful it is. I know I say beautiful a lot, but I don't really know. There's running out of ways to describe this place. It's just absolutely stunning. Right, this is seaweed. Again, apparently it's quite nutritious, but this is the reason I come here. Listen to this. How nice is that? It's just the sound of the tide, the sound of the planet, just cycling, just the ebb and flow of the oceans, all dictated by this planet up here, and the sun, which is over there. Crazy, crazy, crazy. But aye, so I would look at anything that I build as a result of that cycle. It's been brought here deliberately for some reason, and it seems a shame to see it go to waste. I mean, inevitably if it stays here in the summer, dries out, somebody's going to just burn it. It's just going to become energy, wasted energy, whereas it could be a beautiful thing to be enjoyed. And that's the reason I'm going to be hopefully building this channel and hopefully using quite a lot of elements that I find on this wee stretch of beach right here. You can do it as well. It's not exclusive. Come and beachcomb, pick stuff up, bring some bags, take some litter. There's always litter here. That's the other bad point. I try to always take away some bags of rubbish, because that's what happens in these beautiful places. We get, everywhere I look within an arm's reach, there's litter. So don't worry, I'll be picking as much of this up on the way back as possible. Fill my pockets, normally bring a bag, but I'm trying to do this channel now, so I want to actually take some videos. But as I say, look, I don't even need to bring a bag. Found a bag that we can fill with litter on the way back. So you ask sometimes, and nature just provides what you're looking for. And that's a prime example of some of the stuff that happens when you just sort of put out there what you're needing. And for me, it's going to be finding beautiful bits of wood like this, just lying about the place. There's all this beautiful driftwood that's going to be going into my studio. It's going to be getting dried out, and it's going to be getting turned into some beautiful artwork. Wish I could zoom in on that, because it's Arran, and it's probably one of the nicest sunsets I've seen for a wee while. It's golden. It's absolutely golden. It's aye, so stuff like this as well. Sea waste, PVC, just tubing, plastic tubing that just stays in the sea for longer than I'll be here probably, but we can do something with all of this stuff. This is all resources that are being shipped in from round the world via the tide. So nature's involved. Look at this, it's just plastic everywhere. Everywhere you look is plastic. And we know this already, but it's just disgusting to see it when you see it. Look, plastic. Building materials that just blow away. Look at this. There we go, we needed a bag. Now we've got a bag for life. What's that saying? It's a bag, it's got to be here for a lifetime. And it's just been flung away. We'll stick some stuff in here. Right, and we'll dump that because I'm parked right next to a bin. So this was meant to be, obviously. There you go, within just a couple of minutes we'll get a bag full of shite, or full of rubbish, sorry. It's a bag for life, so when you want to come and pick litter at the beach, you don't even need to bring a bag, you just get one on the beach, because this is the stuff that's ending up here, as well as all the stuff we want to use to do some artwork. We've also got a lot of stuff that just pollutes the place and it just damages the environment, and it's everywhere. And again, it's not somebody flinging it away here necessarily, but this is a catch point for everything. Just picking up that plastic pipe as well. We might as well get rid of it all, because we love this place, so why not take care of the environment that you're in. I'm not complaining to anybody that this is, sometimes this stuff blows off skips, it blows, do you know what I mean? Look, it's just plastic just gets everywhere, but it's not a question of the way we use it. I use plastic bags as much as the next person, so I can't be too judgmental, but it's good to pick stuff back up when you see it. And that way we could probably deal with the problem. Right, I'm going to go, it's getting too dark to keep filming, so I will see everyone later on. Hope you enjoyed getting a wee look at the west coast. Let's show you that view one last time before you can't see in. Hiya, how's it going? Beautiful, isn't it? It's gorgeous, aye, what a night. At least it's not raining, eh? Oh, it's been absolutely mental. Yeah, you too. There you go, so people in Scotland are also very friendly. Forgot to say that. But just look at that. So what we've done is we've got to enjoy a beautiful sunset. We've cleared up. Look, got a big bag of rubbish. We know where there's loads of beautiful wood, so I'm going to take this back to the bin. I'm going to pick up some of that smaller wood on the way and take that back to the garage, which is an absolute riot. So I'll maybe show you a video of the garage next, where I'm going to turn into my small workshop. I've got a workshop where I make my commercial furniture at the moment. It's basically media walls, like furniture for living rooms, floating cabinets. It's made out of MCF at the moment, so I want to turn to natural materials, and again especially stuff that's just being provided by nature, because that would be absolutely amazing. So that's it. Thanks a lot for watching this. If you've made it all the way to the end, I've got no idea why you would watch this, but I'm glad you enjoyed it. and I'll hopefully make other videos that you'll maybe enjoy as well. But this is the start of the journey for me. This is 2025, it's January. The New Year's resolution was basically to start a YouTube channel. I've been getting loads of videos on my feed that have just been saying start a YouTube channel, 2025 is the year. Maybe it is, maybe it isn't, who knows. The algorithm will either suggest this video to people or it won't. Well, I don't know if you can see that, there's just a flock of birds. Just flying into the sunset there. It's honestly, you've no idea how beautiful this place is and just how peaceful it is. I brought my big camera to take photos. Obviously the battery ran out as soon as I got here, so that's why I didn't bother bringing it, which was why I was able to start recording this video. So I'm going to leave that bag there now. I can see it fine. I'll pick that up on the way back. I'm going to go a walk because that was the intention, was just to get a bit of a walk. I didn't really, this is an off the cuff video, so I didn't really think about doing it. Everything I said about starting a YouTube channel just said just record something, put it up there and see if people like the world that you live in, and seeing the world, a wee sort of window into your world. So this is it. This is a window into the world. I'm going to try and subtitle this for anyone that isn't Scottish. I know the accent's hard to understand. I've tried to tone it down as much as possible for non-native Scottish speakers, but look at this. It's getting too dark to show you some of this wood, but I'm picturing all this stuff just as being table stumps with glass, beautiful glass, so that you can see, like, doing very minimal preparation work to it and just showing the aging that's happened in the sea. But sorry, off topic again. I hope you've enjoyed this. There's the birds again. They're just flying into the sunset, and I'm going to, I'll end it here because it's getting a bit dark. Right, thanks for watching. Bye bye.